But you know, all of this stuff that I say, like, this is like a long process of experience. This is stuff people have told to me, like they have observed, and you know, an INFJ has said, well, I have the introverted intuition to be able to see a trajectory for people's behavior in lives and where it could go and where it should go and plan the outcomes. You don't have that insight. You're not able to use introverted intuition. You just have, like, you poke things with a stick and take in the experience, but I can see things, and I learn from other people's experiences and putting them in a system and trying to see the bigger picture. You do not do that. You don't see that, and you don't, or you do, but in like some weird conceptual way where it's like part of all these categories in your mind and all these like crazy theories. It's not like a real, like, planned out, thoughtful journey. And so often you don't need to experience something to know how it will go or what this experience is like. You can just use the intuition and see things. And so often, you know, I just have to experience stuff because I don't know if it's the extroverted intuition in me. I don't know if it's just like the cognitive functions of an INTP that we need to experience stuff. We're like scientists of our own lives. We're very experimental because we don't trust in the stability or the efficacy of anything, and we don't believe that our own social connections really benefit from us or that we benefit from them. There's like a fundamental distrust going on because we're so in our own heads. We're so trapped in systems and concepts and ideas and thinking and introverted thinking and our own thought processes and trying to defend ourselves because we were rejected for being weird when we were younger, we're shy, we're introverted, or our minds are just so active and we're so like so much thinking types of people. We're so in our heads, we're daydreamers. We need to store up like a backlog of experiences where we know how something will go. The introverted sensing or the extroverted feeling requires us to harmonize with other people and be only reflections of them and not actually have our own moral idea of what we want or what we intend to get out of them. And we just poke life from a stick because we don't trust in anything. We don't trust in other people. We don't trust in ourselves. We don't trust in the world. We need to learn from it. And the only justification for life is, well, at least I learned. I understood, I developed. People didn't like me. Okay, I can't help that. People might dislike me. People might like me, but I can learn. I can just, you know, I need to experiment. And it's using everything as an experiment, but that's not good communication. That's not really engaging with people. It's not really giving love and trust to another person, having faith in another person. That doesn't really come into it, right? We're kind of missing that, and it's selfish, really. It's like, instead of being, you know, it's, yeah, living for experience and like justifying life through the experiences that you have, but that's not through a kind of blind faith. That's not through being a knight of faith. It's from being a man of science. So I guess if you want to put it in biblical terms, you're being sinful. You're being man of science rather than knight of faith because you don't trust in self and others and God, or, you know, there's no trust in the world or a stability or in a connection. It's more of an experiment, systematizing, taking information, storing it in your mind, thinking about it conceptually, justifying it by, well, at least I learned these things, at least I collected the data, at least I put it into these categories, at least I poked things with a stick. I learned, okay, people didn't like me, but, you know, they might not like me anyway, I'm weird, but like, at least I learned, at least I understood, at least I developed in this way, at least there was progress. There's progress. We're men of science, we're not men of faith, we're men of science. And I think that's one of the sins. If you want to put it through a framework of sin, that's like one of the sins of the INTP, is that we, you know, we use our lives and we use our connections, our friendships, our experiences as experiments because that's all we trust is learning. Do we know other people love us? Do we know that we love other people? They want cheering up. They want a joke. They want you to like engage, look in the eyes and just like take in they want the presence. They want warmth and light, the enjoyment in the presence. Not an experiment, and also showing off your previous experiments. Like, and here's an idea I made earlier. I'm clever, respect me. No one cares that I'm clever, no one likes me, but like, I'm really smart, by the way, and I thought about this thing, and it's like a really cohesive system, and show invention. And I think that's, yeah, like, I feel like that's the way that we live. And sorry if I'm sounding a bit crazed on my channel. Like, I know sometimes people get in the comments and they're like, why do you hate INTPs? It's like, I am an INTP. I don't hate INTPs. I know my flaws and I'm explaining them to you. This is my cope. This is me atoning. Okay, this is me being like, you know what, I did a bad thing, but I'm a Puritan, and now instead of having a little journal in which I write down like all the things between me and God, I'm like, hi YouTube, this is my confessional. Hi, welcome to the private memoirs and confessions of a self-justified sinner. It's me. That's not actually what I'm doing. A lot of the time, people just tell me stuff and I don't listen because I'm stubborn and I don't trust in what other people are saying. It's like Christ himself could fucking appear in front of me. And he did appear in front of people, right? And he said, you know, this weird thing that I'm saying to you, just follow me. And people are like, why? I think that's going to be us. Who are you to tell me? Let me suffer first. Let me get crucified. Let me crucify myself for no reason. Let me destroy it. That's the Dostoevsky quote. It's like, you have destroyed, the worst thing is that you destroyed and betrayed yourself for nothing. Let me destroy and betray myself for nothing because I couldn't listen to somebody else's opinion. Because I couldn't trust in what somebody else was telling me. I had to experience it because I thought you were wrong because I'm smart. I'm smarter than you. I systematized that. I thought about that. I thought ahead. I had my little system. I defended myself against you possibly hurting me or possibly misleading me because I didn't know if it was true or not. I couldn't tell. I had to empirically see the evidence. Yeah, okay, that's us. That's going to be us. Like, we need to see the evidence. I need to test. I need to experiment. And I experiment so often socially as well. Like, so often I'm kind of just half showing up so I can collect more information from people and, like, hide behind my veneer and, like, absorb things and sort of, like, be hyper-vigilant and really read your body language and try to analyze everything and like account for everything and sort of just like be really shy and withdrawn within myself and sort of like not really look at you. And but you know, at least I'm waiting for my confidence to develop organically, experimentally through the situation of participating with you and trying to work out who you are and how I'm supposed to behave, because I just mirror other people because it's easier and I gather more information that way and it's less energy, and I'm scared and I don't trust in myself, so I need to know how you expect me to behave, because my extroverted feeling wants to harmonise with you and my introverted thinking is like sifting through all these categories of like things, and like my introverted sensing is like what went before, like what do I trust in, you know, like so often I just like give a bad, like you know, if you want to put it in like the worst possible way, a bad performance. The best possible way, sometimes I just show up shit. Sometimes I'm tired as well, you know, like life fucking happens, like people are insomniacs, and I'm not a people focused person, right? Yeah, gifts differing, and it's like, you know, this is the main book for the test, like the most popular at least, right, of like Myers-Briggs. Anyway, yeah, they say INTPs, we're not people focused, they pay attention to concepts and ideas, not people. They do not focus towards people. So like it's a lot more tiring for me, because I think like my initial reaction is to pay attention to what's being said in quite a logical way, to search for concepts, to search for fun things to say, to search for for intelligent things to say, because I'm smart and nobody cares that I'm smart, nobody knows that I'm smart, but I just want to prove to you I'm smart, you know, because no one cares, because no one parented me enough, nobody loved me enough, so I have to like get attention from you because I'm a child and I'm innocent. I don't know, you know, stuff like that. But like, you know, my first thing is going to be paying attention to concepts and intelligent things and like information that I can extract and learn from and experiment and like form all my theories, because I'm so rooted in this mechanistic, nasty little introverted, this TI, this like is like the vice that my head is that is around my brain. This metal bars that kills, you know, the iron cage of rationality, and iron kills fairies. All the magic and the miracle of interacting with another person is gone behind these iron bars of rationality. The fairies are poisoned, the magic's died, and I'm just here being really mechanistic because that's where my brain is rooted, and that's what I find interesting, and that's what I trust in, and that's what I focus on more naturally. People come secondary. Not always. I'm learning, I'm developing, and like I said, like I think some of it is biochemical, I think some of it happens by accident. Like the more you engage, the more you can engage, the more your oxytocin develops, the more you get like rewards from engaging with other people. You know, when we're tired and we're not really paying attention to people and we're like hanging on by a thread to the world, and it's like, what can I trust in? Like, what am I doing I know I'm showing up badly. Did I learn anything from it? And you just kind of justify half showing up badly, being like, okay, next time I'll show up and I'll do better, I'll do better, I'll do better, I'll do better. I'm learning, I'm experimenting. No, just like fucking show up in the first place, crack your armor open. But, you know, it's a long process. Like, I think, what is it, like, you know, like enough quantitative change leads to qualitative change.